Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm standing here in front of this gorgeous piece of machinery, and today we're gonna get this cab tilted forward. We're gonna get this cat 3406A and this Eaton Fuller 12513 transmission out, and we're gonna see about putting that 12V92 Detroit in. So let's get started, huh? Keep them count. Now, if you remember right, this front end catch is right here on the bumper. So we're gonna make sure that it's not a thing. All right. So I think it'll set there. Let's get you up a little closer. You can see what's going on. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds into it, we got the cab jacked up, and that's it. I don't expect I'll get this finished today, but great day for Harleys. Beautiful outside, and my neighbors they're riders, and so they tolerate my race car and my diesels on the Jakes, and I enjoy their Harleys. So be a little loud from time to time. We'll just have to deal with it. So we'll take this off, and we'll get the drive shaft out, unfasten the radiator, and we'll start disconnecting oil lines, air lines, and fuel lines, coolant lines, once the coolant's out of the radiator. And we got some interior pieces that have fallen to the floor, so we'll get those put back in the truck. But for the most part, it's just going to be unhooking stuff and getting it ready to come out. We may take the step off where the tank goes as well. That way we can come in like this with the forklift and snatch it up out of there, and then just back it out of there. We're not going to be able to come in from the side because, you know, Kenworth decided that the ladders needed to be one piece. So rather than take all those off, we're just going to come in from this direction and snatch it up and back it out of there. And then we may actually pick up the 12V and just get a look, you know, have a look. We're going to need some measurements first. I know that the cab is wider, or the cab is not as wide as the engine, so we're already up against the wall here. But you know, we won't really know until we give it a look. So let's get some tools and get it apart. All right, so I'm just trying to get these U-joints out, and then get the drive shaft off. I should already had this motor out. So we'll get these U-joints off, get the drive shaft out, and there's some noise in the background. I got a buddy over taking the motor out of the van. Let's see. All right, one cap off. All right. Whew. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh boy, yeah. Yep. Woo. Not sure if you guys got to see that or not, but that sucked. Okay, so the drive shaft's out. Now we're gonna work on the transmission out. It's gonna be shifter and bell housing bolts, and then we'll get the forklift over here, rig it up, get the last couple bell housing bolts off, and we'll swing it out of there. We'll also take this mount out, so we're gonna need air tools for that. All right, so the single line tees into the line from the back, and then the dual line, the white one is in the rear and the blue one is in the front, and that'll become important. This halo coming by, kind of cool. It's always cool to see a helicopter doing business. It's like sheriff. All right, so there's the single one, and then the dual line again. The white one is in the back, and the black one is in the front. And then there's another one that is also a single line that goes to the rear, and we'll get a look at that here in a sec. This must be the, I don't know which one this one is. I'm basically, this motor's got to come out anyways, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I may rebuild it, and I may not. But for right now, we're taking it out. We're taking the engine and trans out, and I'm going to set that 12-cylinder down in here and see if it fits. If it fits, we're going to use it. If it doesn't, we're going to put a cat motor back in this truck, because I don't want this truck to be down any more than it already is. And you know, there's a lot that has to be, a lot of decisions have to be made on this truck, because it needs things. It needs kingpins, it needs a wash, you know, once I get this motor out, I'll be able to wash this frame down real nice. I'm not going to paint this frame because I like the patina that it has. But we'll get it washed down. It's going to need brakes. If we leave it spring suspension, one of those diffs is bad. We've got to get it rebuilt. We got to put brakes, and we're going to switch to hub pilot hubs on this unit. And this truck's getting super singles to go along with the big floaties on the front. And that's just a non-negotiable thing that we're doing. And what else are we doing? Then if the 12V fits, I'm going to put it in on these rear mounts, and we'll block it up in the front, get it level. And I don't really know, I don't think it's supposed to be level. This truck has a couple of degrees raked down on it, so we'll have to make sure that the V12 has a couple of degrees raked down on it as well. And before we snatch this motor loose of the mounts, we'll put a inclinometer on the frame, and on that we'll get the difference, and we'll scratch that into the frame, and that's what will make the difference on the 12V if it fits in here. Don't remember what that line's for. Wow. I think we'll leave this one in. We'll take most of the other ones out. I'll be underneath. Ow. Oh man. Ah. Damn, that sucks. Oh. Man, that sucks. Alright, so I got 2 bolts left in the trans and a big gouge in my forehead. So I'm gonna get the lift truck over here. I'll get this rigged up, and I need to get this off as well. So we'll get the sockets, and we'll get this bridge off, get that turned loose as well. Alright, so we'll get this set in here. Got one more bolt to get out of down there, and then we'll go ahead and scoop these up. Yep, it's not gonna come. Yep. Man, that sucks. Why's it gotta be one that's not gonna come out? That makes it super difficult. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little while for my creative juices to flow, and other times they don't go at all. So, you know. All right. We got a start on it. We got the transmission out. It should have been a lot further along than it is right now, but you know, I had a guy doing a job for me, and it required two guys a bunch of times, and so I got the drive shaft out, got the transmission out. It was stuck in there pretty bad. I'm assuming the clutch is pretty smoked. Let's see. Likely I could have adjusted it, made it fine, but so we're gonna do, I'm just gonna keep at it for a little bit, and I'm just gonna get my wrenches and just start taking some lines off. I wish I had more AN caps. I would be taking the lines off and capping them, but I don't have any extras, so I'm just going to take some lines off and, you know, loop some back on each other. Then I'm going to dig all these bolts up that I got laying all over the place. I might have a cap for that. I don't even know, but we're going to get this fuel line off, and get this air line off and this air line off. This is the old air dryer. I forgot this had one. It's the 89 style. has an air chuck right here so you could air it up. That's kind of cool. Never noticed that before. But so we'll get some of these lines off, and we'll get some of these fuel lines off. We'll get this throttle linkage unhooked, taken in the shop. We'll get this fuel line, this return line off, get this feed line off, get this air line off, and I'll get a bucket out here and start draining the coolant. We'll get some of that stuff done anyhow. I'm pooped. Took the meat off my head in a couple of spots today. One right here and one right here. It's all good. So just to recap what we've done so far. We didn't get a whole lot done today. This engine should have been out today, but I got tied up with a guy that was doing a project for me. The thing needed 2 people a couple times. So basically what I did is I got the transmission out and just started disconnecting hoses and wiring, and I got the coolant draining out of it. Looks like I'll have to get one more bucket under there before I take off for tonight. But you know, we got some air lines and hoses to go. Take the fan off, disconnect the top radiator hoses, the cooler, battery's going low, so we're gonna go quick. We'll have to disconnect the rest of the lines, disconnect the rest of the radiator, take the fan off, and then we'll pluck that motor out. So tomorrow I have stuff to do, so I won't be in the shop tomorrow. Monday afternoon I'll come out and get this motor out, and then I'll see if Tuesday or Wednesday I can get my cousin to come over and set the 12V in, and we'll get a look and see how that's going to work out. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. I appreciate you coming by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you.